Hello, everyone. It's me, and I'm back to review another episode of The Oval, Season 5, Episode 3, and this episode was titled Man Down. This wasn't a very action packed episode. There weren't a lot of highlights in this episode, so this is going to be a quick review. But before I get started with this review, I want you to like this video, subscribe, share this video. And like I've mentioned in previous videos, if you know of any popular television shows or movies that's out there, you can leave it in the comment section below this video and I'll start reviewing
This
them.
episode starts off with Dale being in the hospital with Kareem. Kareem's in the hospital because in a previous episode last season, Sharon and Kareem were getting into a scuffle and she hit him upside the head with a baseball bat. So he's now in the hospital for brain damage, and Sharon's in the hospital. I mean, not the hospital. She's in jail for assaulting Kareem. But actually, Kareem was technically assaulting her, but the officers don't know what happened, and until Kareem recovers from the head injury and is able to communicate what happened, Sharon is going to be in jail. Kareem's cousin arrives and he forces Dale to go with him somewhere, but it's not revealed where they're going by the end of this episode. So let me go to another highlight of this episode. So I was confused at first if Eli even knew if his wife Simone was in the bunker, because I remember he had a conversation with Victoria on the phone, but I couldn't recall if he knew that if it was like communicated to him that she was in the bunker, because she got into a fight with the First Lady, and the First Lady made the Secret Service members bring her to the bunker. What I did is I went back to watch the first episode of season 5, and I looked at the phone conversation, and based on that scene, Victoria didn't tell Eli that she had Simone put in the bunker. She just told him that she was secure. So I don't know if that in the White House on this television show, if that's like code word for bunker, but he knows that she's secure. And he doesn't really seem to care that much either where Simone is or where his wife is or if she's okay. Let's see. What else happened? Yeah, Alan's still in the hospital, and someone like a hitman was sent to kill him pretty much. And let's see, Donald goes to the bunker. Oh yeah. Donald goes to the bunker to talk to the second lady, and he tells Simone that Eli is working with Victoria. However, Simone doesn't believe him, and she just wants to talk to Eli. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when Simone and Eli have a conversation, if that happens. It's revealed because at the end of this episode, the end of this episode ended really good, but I can't wait to talk about that highlight. I think it's interesting to find out. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how that conversation plays out, because it's revealed in the preview for next episode. In the next episode, for the episode 4 of season 5, that Hunter is going to wake up. So that means that Eli is no longer going to be president. So it's going to be interesting to see how Eli spins this and plays it off when he speaks to his wife Simone. And I wonder, is he going to go down to the bunker to speak to her, or if they're just going to release Simone and then they talk. And in one of the previous episodes, it's revealed that Simone was recording the First Lady. And I did think that when Simone went to the White House to fight the First Lady, I thought that she should have probably, thought things out a little bit more before she did that. But it was revealed that she had a recorder in her shoe. So now it's interesting. I want to see what she's going to do with that recording. Like, is she going to give it to the press? Who knows? We'll see. Nancy is still in the hospital and she's still hallucinating. And Richard has to identify Barry in the morgue. So we see him react when Barry, when they, when they went to the morgue and showed Richard his son, but we really didn't get a good look at Barry. So I wonder, is it going to be a situation where he says, "Oh, it's not my son," or is it going to be a situation where it is Barry? Let's see, River and Jason at the Rakadushi camp. I really think that those two are either they're related. They could either be half brothers or they could be cousins or half cousins, something like that. I do want to know. I mean, I can't wait to see what the connection is going to be between River and Jason. And even if it turns out that River and Jason aren't related, I'm still going to be interested to see what type of dynamic those two have on the show. I haven't seen Ruthless at all. I've seen like clips here and there of Ruthless, but the only scenes I've really seen of the characters from Ruthless were the scenes that was on the Oval. I haven't watched Ruthless at all. Um, you guys can comment your opinion. If you have seen the Ruthless television show, you can comment your opinion of the Ruthless show on in the comment section below this video. This episode ends off very action packed. Sam and the scene with Sam and Priscilla, when Sam arrives to, I guess we can say, Priscilla's house, she was like, "You just gonna still coming in my house?" And at this point, it's the vibe that I'm getting from, I was getting from those two was like, it was going to be like a role play scene. But then at the end, when Sam was about to go upstairs, or when he was about to go to Priscilla's room, there were a whole bunch of men that came out of nowhere and started to beat on him. So Priscilla hired people to beat up Sam. So that's pretty much it. That was the only highlights that stood out to me in this episode. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I'm going to review the next episode, episode 4, and I forget the title of that episode. But, thanks for watching this video, or thanks for listening to this video. Like I always say, like this video, share this video, subscribe. And if you know of any interesting television shows that are currently out, or interesting movies, or even if you know of any interesting topics that you want me to talk about, you can just post it in the comment section below this video. All right. Thank you guys for listening. You have a good one.